symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness and good over evil. Today, we light the lamp to celebrate our RINL Formation Day and to inspire ourselves to work towards excellence. Now I request our beloved CMD sir, all the directors and CSF commandant sir to
We are eagerly waiting to hear from our beloved CMD sir. So I request our honorable chief guest, CMD-RINL, Shri Atul Bhat sir, to address the RINL collective on this formation day.
అందరికీ RINL దినోత్సవ్ శుభాకాంక్షలు. I think first let us give a big round of applause to Divya. She is the first non-executive to host a major show. She is the chargeman from Telecom department. I think let's give her a big round of applause. My colleague directors, Shri D.K. Mohanty ji, Director Commercial, Bakshi ji, Director Projects, Director Operations, Pandey ji, Director Personnel and Director Finance. We are missing our CVO, Karuna Raju Garu, Shri Atar Muhammad ji, Commandant CISF, representatives of my beloved trade unions, all the chief general managers, head of departments, all the senior officers, representatives of the Steel Executive Association, SC/ST Association, OPC Association, WIPS and VMS. And I think let's give a big round of applause to all the award winners and their families and their children. This is really an event that we all look forward to, because on this very important event, we acknowledge the huge contribution which is made by all our executives and workers who toil so hard in making RINL, what it is today. I think when we were all seeing the presentation, all our hearts swelled with pride because of the glory associated with this great organization RINL. And I'm sure that watching this video, all of us, one is that we should be proud of, the very big names, who have contributed to making the steel plant what it is today. And I think all of us must have also decided that whilst our past is bright, our future should be even brighter. And that is what, we will, take away from the event today, that the foundations of this organization are very strong. And we should now ensure that the future is even brighter than the past. Because this organization has everything. It has the best of equipment. It has the best place where a steel plant could be set up. It has some of the world-class, officers and executives and non-executives who are associated with this plant, it produces some of the best products, steel products in the world. So what is actually required is, put to all this together and add one more very, very important component to this, which is that we must also be one of the most competitive steel producers in the world. Because we have seen that steel, there is only one thing which is certain in the steel industry, which is the steel business cycle. And when the business cycles go up and down, it is only the companies which are at the bottom end of the cost curve. If you look at the steel industry, you can classify all companies from the top and bottom of the cost curve. And it is the companies who are at the bottom of the cost curve, whose costs are lower than the others, who survive these business cycles. And that is what we are now planning to do. Going forward, we have seen that the third blast furnace has started. We have ramped up, whatever were the targets in January, we have achieved. We are moving very positively, and I'm quite sure that by the end of this month or by next month, we will be running to full capacity. So what is required now? What has to be done? What is required now is that we have to make sure that our costs start coming down. Starting with coal. Today, if you see, where are we spending the maximum money? The maximum money is going into the imports of coal that we pay. So it is very, very important now that the cost of coal should come down. We were actually comparing when we were discussing this collaboration with various companies. We were just discussing where we stand in terms of the costs and why our costs are high. So some of the things that, all of you know that, but one thing, that we have to know is, as far as the variable cost is concerned, our costs are high because of the high price that we are paying for this imported coal. And there is no reason why these prices can't be brought down. So over a period of time, this year, last year, if you see, we have started trying out various types of coal that will replace the more expensive coal that we use. And going forward, for the next year, next financial year, that what we are planning, definitely the variable costs are going to come down. Along with that, as we have ramped up the capacity and we go to the 19,500, 20,000 level, our fixed costs will also drastically come down. From 14,000, if you go to 20,000, your fixed costs come down by nearly 1/3. And together with that, what we have to do is make sure that there is no wastage of any kind. I think that if we could all put these ingredients together, we are really looking at a very glorious and very, very profitable period that lies ahead of us. Because one thing we know is that our products are world-class products. Secondly, in India, the steel of demand is going to be there. What is required is that we have to bring our costs of production down, so that whether the business cycle is up or whether the business cycle is down, we always enjoy, good contribution margins. So I'm quite sure that this turnaround plan, I'd just like to share with you that we are grateful to the Honorable Minister of Steel and the Ministry of Steel that one turnaround plan has been prepared for this organization. And this turnaround plan has a lot of components, but one of the primary things that we are going to do is, we are going to make sure that this plant runs at full capacity. Secondly, we are going to bring down the levels of debt which is there in this organization. We are going to improve the productivity by having a greater greater output, and then we will ensure that there is no wastage, whether it is raw material or whether it is energy. if we could control these parameters, then it is almost very certain that we are looking at a very, very glorious period which is ahead of us. And I would like to today acknowledge, all the award winners and the huge part that they have played today. Because you are the ones who have actually laid the foundations of this very, very strong organization. Whenever I meet the customers, they are always praising. And they always, all of them tell me that, look, your products are so world class. I wish RINL produces more. And that is what is the foundation, that we produce products that are in huge demand, and all our customers want us, that we should give them more and more, and we should double. So there is a scope to actually double our turnover. So once again, congratulations to all the award winners. We are very proud of you, and we will make sure that we acknowledge on this stage the huge part that you have played in the turnaround that this organization is going through. Also, I would like to acknowledge the part which is played by this beautiful township of Ukku Nagaram. I think all of us, whoever comes to this township, falls in love with the township. So, thank you all of you who have made this beautiful Ukku Nagaram the place to the preferred destination of all of us. And going forward, I'm sure that 2024 will be a year that all of us will remember, wherein we pulled out this organization from almost the bottom of the business cycle, where we were struggling to survive, to a stage where this company will have comfortable cash profits, wherein we could then invest back in the welfare of all the employees and make this a really world-class township, not just in India but at a global level. So once again, thank you very much, and congratulations to all the award winners.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.